Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Cricket. I was tagged by my good friend Booger, and her channel is Booger500 US, to do Linda's Pantry's challenge. Linda's Pantry had put out a challenge for you to create something out of your canned goods. So Booger was tagged, and then Booger tagged me. So I was going to make some homemade toaster strudels, but my good friend over at Teasers Pleasers uploaded homemade Pop-Tarts. And so I told her that, I sent her a message and told her I didn't want her to think that I was copying her, that I had planned to make them and was going to do toaster strudels, and that I was tagged in the challenge. Well, she was also tagged and did a video for the challenge too. So she said, why don't I do some thumbprint cookies? You know, I told her everything that I had, and she had given me her recipe. And I don't have all the ingredients, but I do have the ingredients for this other recipe. So I'm going to make thumbprint cookies. And I'm going to tag everybody's, I'll put everybody's video in the description below. So please go check them out. And I will be doing a video of Teasers Pleasers thumbprint cookies later on. So here's the ingredients that we're going to need. We're going to need some chopped nuts to roll our cookies in. Now Ricky, he doesn't like pecans, but those are my favorite. So I have some chopped pecans and some chopped fine almonds, because he'll eat the almonds. I have 1 cup of butter. I have 1/2 cup each of almond meal, lightly packed brown sugar, and granulated sugar. I have 2 eggs that I've separated, and this one's covered because we'll use this later. The egg whites are. I have 1 cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we'll also be using some flour. But here are some of my jellies. I have some cherry jelly, apple jelly. I've got some apple butter and pumpkin butter. I've got salsa, strawberry jam, and down to my last jar of dill pickle relish, which I'll be making some more. So let's get started. In my stand mixer, you can use a handheld mixer. I have my butter, and I'm going to add my sugars, and we're going to cream this together until it's very light in color. And I'll scrape down the bowl a couple of times, but this will take a little bit. Alright, I let that go for about 5 minutes, and I scraped it down a couple of times, and I hope you can tell the color has changed. It is now light and it's real fluffy. So I'm just going to scrape down the sides. And now we're going to add our egg yolks, our vanilla, and I forgot that we needed 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And now I'm going to mix that till combined. Alright, now I'm going to add my almond meal. And with the flour, it could use 2.5 to 3 cups of flour. But right now we're going to add 2.5 cups. And then if it's still kind of sticky, we may have to add the other 1/2 cup. And start this out on low so flour doesn't go everywhere. Okay, I'm going to scrape down everything and let it go for just a few more seconds to make sure everything's well blended. Okay, let me see if it's real sticky. No, I can work with it. So now we're going to add it all to a bowl, cover it, we're going to chill it for an hour. And cover your egg whites and let them set out too while your dough is chilling. Alright, I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. And our egg whites that we had setting out, uncover them and just whisk them till they're good and foamy. I also want to add that the recipe and all of my links will be in the description box below. Alright, it's been an hour and my hands are very clean. So we're going to take our dough and roll them into about 1-inch balls. and just set them on our cookie sheet. Once I get them all rolled out, then we'll dip them in the eggs and the nuts. To make it easier and to make sure I get all about the same size, I just took my little ice cream, my tiny scoop, or dasher, and that just makes getting them the right size easier. Alright, I have my cookies rolled out. I'm going to dip one pan in the finely chopped almonds and then the other pan in the pecans. You can just use one of your favorite type nut that you like to use. So just take it and dip it in your egg white. Ugh. And then just roll it around in your nuts. Place them about 2 inches apart on the pan. Alright, I have the almond, the ones coated with almonds, ready to go into the oven. Remember, it's a preheated 350 degree oven, and we're going to bake it for 8 minutes. Pull it out, put the thumbprint in it, and continue. But I'll bring you back after the 8 minutes are up, and then I'm going to get to dipping my other cookies. Alright, after the 8 minutes are up, remove them from the oven, and we're to make a deep thumbprint in each one. But these are hot, so I've got some like measuring spoons that have like a deep part on the other, so I'm going to do it with that. Just make a real deep thumbprint. If that one will work. That one's cracking them too bad. Oops. We'll just piece that one back together. Now that's perfect. This one is. Now back in the oven it goes for 4 to 6 minutes or until they're lightly golden brown. Mine actually went about another 8 to 9 minutes, and it kind of poofed up, so while I just took them back out of the oven, I'm going to press them down just a little bit. And we're going to place them on a rack to cool, and then I'll be back and we'll fill them up. And it really depends on how big you roll it out, the extra cooking time it's going to have to do. Alright, when Ricky got home, I let him pop the seal off of my cherry jelly. And when I made this jelly last year, I gave it to some family. And my cousin said the other day, she said, I didn't think that cherry jelly would be good, but it's now my favorite. So you just take your jelly and just fill in the little thumbprint. Now actually, you can fill these with anything that you like. You can fill it with jelly, peanut butter, melted chocolate, icing, anything. And I've been tasting of the cookie, and it's good just by itself. So let me get these filled, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, and here are my finished thumbprint cookies with my home canned jelly. And I'm about to have to get busy canning some more, and I'm wanting to save up to get me one of those canners that you can can beans and all with. But anyway, I want to show you, this has my cherry jelly in it. This cookie right here, I striped with some vanilla. And these I filled with some vanilla, chocolate chip, or vanilla chips. And these I filled with chocolate. Like I say, you can fill them with anything, but jelly is the best. Now I've ate 2 of these cookies. We had to run to the store real quick because I'm making Larissa's recipe from Larissa's Kitchen tomorrow. I'm going to link that video. And I want to thank Booger, and her channel is Booger US 500, or Booger 500 US, and I'm going to link her channel, or where she did this challenge. I'm going to link Linda's Pantry, where Linda's Pantry is the one who put out the challenge. and also Teasers Pleasers. I'm going to link because she did a video with this challenge. And so now we're going to try it, and then I'm going to tag some people. So Ricky's here, and these are the ones with the almonds because I know you don't like pecans. Okay, I'm going to try one with my jelly too, and this one is the almond one. Okay, you ready? Oh, I got a big old bite of jelly, and that jelly's so good.
I ain't get enough jelly.
Take another bite. Y'all, the jelly just gives it more of a good taste.
Mm-hmm.
And these cookies are just so good. And roll them in any kind of chopped nut that you like. But I happen to have these on hand.
Very different, very good.
These are very good, aren't they?
Yes.
Very good cookie. And so
Good for you too.
And so I'm if you can and stuff, let me know. I love doing it. Last year I just got started in it with the water bath cannon, and I'm about to make some more dill relish. But if you'd like for me to bring you along,
It's my last bite.
as I do some canning, let me know in the description box below. I mean, in the comments. He's throwing me off. He's throwing my train off the track. So anyway, now I'm going to tag some people. And I put a question on my personal Facebook, who does canning, and actually Millie tagged Booger in it. And Booger's like, I know why she's asking this question. So I want to tag Helga from Helga's Pennsylvania Cooking. She cans and does everything. I'm going to link her channel below, so please go check her out. And I'm also going to tag my friend Alan on Alan's channel, and I'm going to link him below because I've seen him make homemade jam and all before. So y'all give this a try. Give you a hand at canning and stuff. I love it. I'm out of everything that I've canned and froze just about. So about to get started again. If you want me to bring you along, let me know. And please go check out these other channels and tell them that Cricket sent you. Give me a thumbs up and comment. I love hearing from you. And until my next video, bye-bye. Love you all. Bye.